I get all of my mobile home flip deals off market. And I'm going to share with you in this video one of the strategies that I use to do that. This is probably the biggest question that I get since I have been in this education space for the last couple of years is how do I get off market deals? So I'm also going to link for you a video that explains how I get all of my off market deals. And it's going to give you a broad picture of just generally how I do this and the 5 different strategies that I use. But this one strategy has been working really, really well for me. And I use it in order to connect with my mobile home park managers. It's a great way for you to get into the door with mobile home park managers who will end up being your best lead source if you do it the correct way. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. My name is Steph, and I've been fixing and flipping mobile homes in trailer parks since 2019. And I've been educating people in this space for the last couple of years. So I put out videos like this every single day so that you can learn this low budget, high return flipping strategy. So let's get into it. And I'm actually going to share with you my screen. So a lot of people, when they first start off in the mobile home space, they start looking for deals on Facebook Marketplace. And I am going to tell you, this is not where deals are. Okay. This is also similar to like Zillow or something like that. If the homes are listed, that means there is a picture, there's a description, there's a price. That means that you're connecting with sellers who want probably the highest price that they can get. Plus, you have all the other eyeballs in your city looking at this same listing. So this is not where your deals are going to come from. You're going to have maybe discounted mobile homes, but there's not a lot of room for profit if you're flipping them. So I'm going to share with you how I use Facebook Marketplace, though, to connect with the mobile home park. So what you're going to do is go to Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. If you've never been on there, just go look for Facebook Marketplace. You're going to type in manufactured homes for sale. And if you've already created an account, it's going to populate homes in your area within probably a 60-mile radius. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for, you can see here, I have all these mobile homes, and these mostly look new and pretty. What you're going to do is look for fixer-uppers, okay? And I can tell a fixer-upper typically just because of how it looks on the outside. This is a great example of one that is in a trailer park, and it looks a little bit run down. You can tell it probably needs some work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this home, and this may or may not be a deal that I do. I can tell already that it is, and you also make sure you look for homes that don't have to be moved. You'll probably see a lot of free homes or homes that are listed for like $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that, but they have to be moved. So that's the number one thing. Make sure it doesn't have to be moved. I never get involved with the moving of a mobile home. That's a total pain in the ass, and you don't want to go down that road unless that's a strategy that you're doing. I don't do that. I only buy, rehab, and sell right within the mobile home park. So you can see right here, it says it needs repairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with the seller. I'm going to send them just a brief message. And let me see if there's any other pictures. There's literally no other pictures. Okay. So also probably why they haven't sold this home, I'm guessing, is because they don't have it advertised properly. It also looks like it's really falling down, but it really doesn't matter. You're going to use this home as a way to connect with your park manager so that you're not just blindly calling your park manager saying, hey, do you have any mobile homes in your park that I can buy? That's not a great strategy. In fact, a lot of mobile home park managers, those are the people that you're connecting with, are really going to be turned off by that if you use a word like investor or flipper or something like that. So don't use that kind of language. That typically, or often, it will shut the door on that relationship and a future relationship with that park. And the whole goal of getting in a mobile home park is getting multiple deals inside that park. So what you're going to do is you're going to note the address, and you're going to connect with this seller. Just send them a message. You can message them right within the Facebook Marketplace. app, and you can say, I'm curious, what park is this located in? And can you tell me a little bit about the park? And you can even ask them for the park manager's information, like their name and phone number. So if they don't have that, that's okay. You can go look that up. It's public information as long as they tell you which park it's located in. So once you have the address of the home, and you'll want to get that also from the seller. What is the address of this home, or what is the home number within the park? Some mobile homes in parks will have their own address, and some will just have a unit number within the park. So either one, you're going to figure out which home exactly it is, and then you're going to call the mobile home park manager, and you're going to say, I was looking at this home and I'm interested in potentially buying it. And no mention of the fact that you're a flipper or an investor. Okay. Just say, I am looking at potentially buying this home. I can see that it looks like it's in a little bit, it needs a little TLC on the outside. And the connection point that you're going to have with the park manager is that you are aware of the fact that they may want certain things to be done to the outside of this home as a new buyer. And a lot of new buyers don't know that. They just want to buy the home as is. But a lot of times these mobile home parks will have requirements for new buyers. And most people don't know that. And so when you contact the park manager and you let them know, hey, I'm fully aware that there might be some park requirements here of what's done to the outside of this home, it's going to signal to that park manager that, hey, this person actually cares about my park and they care about involving me in this potential transaction. So what you're going to do is just say, it looks like it needs some paint. It looks like maybe it needs some new decks and stairs and maybe some new skirting, or at least painted. I'm just curious. What is it that the park wants done to the outside of this home? Does it need any landscaping? You're going to let them know. And some park managers may not know that they're even selling this home, and they may not even be aware of what it needs on the outside. And so you can they might say to you, you know what, I need to go take a look, but let me get back to you, or whatever the case may be. You might need to follow up with them and give them a call on the next day. If they're aware that this seller is trying to sell this home, they may already have a list for you. So you're going to make note of, if they want it painted, what color paint do they want it painted? If they want new decks and stairs, great. Is there a certain size that the park wants? Is there a certain stain color? Can they be painted? Does it need new skirting? Oh, it does. What kind of material can I put on for new skirting? You're going to want to ask very detailed questions and then write all of those things down, and then get the park manager's email address, and you're going to send them an email and say, okay, it was great talking with you. Thanks for the conversation. And I just wanted to confirm that these are the things that the park wants done. And the park then will confirm back in an email. They'll say, yes, that's exactly right. This is a great way for you to develop a relationship with a park manager so that they know that you're interested in their park, you're invested in their park, you actually care about their park. So I've been using this strategy. My students have been using this strategy for the last couple of years. I've been teaching this strategy. It works really, really well for you and for future deals and for future relationships with that park. So I'm going to link that video down below for you on how to get multiple deals in a park. And I'm also going to link for you the video on how to market yourself and the 5 different ways that I do this to get off-market deals. So go watch that video next.